Welcome friends. Let us study chapter number 3, that is steam generation, on my YouTube channel. Kindly like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. The topics included in today's lecture is difference between gas and vapor and formation of steam. Gas. Gas is a substance in which there is no liquid particles. So gas is a substance where there is no liquid particles. And vapor is a partly evaporated liquid which is a mixture of liquid and evaporated liquid. That is some of the, you can say, vapor. So it means vapor is a partly evaporated liquid and it has a mixture of liquid and evaporated liquid. So some part is gas and some part is liquid, and that is known as the vapor. The example of the gas is oxygen, nitrogen, while example of vapor is steam, that is a mixture of water and vapor. Application of steam. Because we are going to study the chapter steam formation, we will study in deep. So before we generate the steam, before we study about the fundamental of steam, we should know what is the application of steam. So the application of steam are to run the steam turbine in thermal power plant for generation of electricity. That is the first. Second is to run the steam engine. So previously there was a engine or the train engine which run on the steam. So that was to run the steam engine, that is the locomotive train. To transfer heat in industrial process. So if you want to transfer the heat in industrial process, we require the steam. And last one is in steam sterilization. To sterilize some components, either in medical or in some particular application, we use the steam sterilization process. So these are the application of steam. Formation of steam. Assumption. Consider a frictionless piston cylinder assembly. Means we have to consider there is a frictionless cylinder and piston assembly. So the outside is the cylinder and this one is piston. And when piston moves up and down, there is no friction between piston and cylinder. 1 kilogram of water at 0 degrees centigrade is inside the assembly. So we have filled up here 1 kilogram of water and the temperature of water is 0 degrees Celsius. Area of piston is 1 meter square. We have kept fixed weight W on the piston. And due to that, what happens? Constant pressure is applied on the water. And pressure is equals to W divided by AP. W is the weight on the piston, AP is the area of piston. So constant pressure is acting on the water. So now onwards, please understand that formation of steam or a generation of a steam is always a constant pressure process. And pressure on the water or a steam remains constant. Volume of water at that time is VW. Now what is the boiling point of water? So in actually BME subject we are going to study the saturation temperature, which is the synonym of the boiling point. So what is the saturation temperature of water? Yes, many will say it is 100 degrees centigrade, but it is at some pressure. So it is at 1 atmospheric pressure. And when pressure will increase, yes, at 1 atmospheric pressure, the boiling point or saturation temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. Now if pressure will decrease, then what will happen to boiling point? And if pressure will increase, what will happen to boiling point? Yes. If pressure will decrease, saturation temperature will decrease. And similarly, if pressure on water will increase, saturation temperature will also increase. It means boiling point depends upon the pressure, and at 1 atmospheric pressure, boiling point or the saturation temperature is 100 degrees centigrade. Now let us study the steps of formation of steam. Let us assume again, as we have discussed, pressure on water or steam is 1 atmospheric pressure, and at that time saturation temperature is 100 degrees centigrade. We have placed 1 kilogram of water inside the piston cylinder assembly, and water is at 0 degrees centigrade at point A. So it is fully water. When we supply the heat, right, what will happen to the water? Water will be heated. It will not be directly converted into steam. Initially it will be heated from 0 degrees centigrade to the more, up to the boiling point. So the air, it will reach to the point B. And at point B, what is the temperature of water? Temperature of water is 100 degrees Celsius. And this is known as the saturated liquid, because the temperature of the water is saturation temperature. Due to that condition of water is known as the saturated liquid. So from A to B, we have to supply the heat, and only heating of water takes place. Now when we continue to heat from point number B, then the actual conversion of water to steam will start. Let us say that it has reached to the point number C, when some of the water is converted into steam and some of the water is as it is. And at that time also, temperature of steam is 100 degrees Celsius. That is boiling point. Clear? And that kind of steam is known as the wet steam. Now when we continue to heat this wet steam, due to that, what will happen? All water will be converted into steam, and steam will be inside the piston cylinder assembly. At that time also, the temperature of steam is 100 degrees centigrade. And this kind of steam is known as the dry steam. Now if we continue to heat the dry steam, then temperature of steam will increase. And the temperature of steam will be more than 100 degrees centigrade. It means more than the saturation temperature. And it is known as the superheated steam. So, friends, let us see. Point number B, point number C, and point number D. Right? All have same temperature, 100 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Celsius at 1 atmospheric pressure. Or it can be the saturation temperature. And it can have the 3 different states. At point B, only liquid. At point C, mixture of steam and water. And at point D, only steam. So actually the formation of steam happens between point B and point D. Point E is the superheating of steam, and point A is only liquid or heating of water. So that is the, you can say, the idea how the steam is generated. And in next lecture, we are going to study the enthalpy and specific volume associated with all 5 states A, B, C, D, and E. Thank you.